Yo, 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 what's going down? We got Kasim Allah on the line, Ugmagonline.com. This is Tina Toes. What's going on, Kasim, today?
Peace. What's going on, Tina? This is Kasim Allah. What it look like?
Hey, who you repping today? I know you got a couple of folks you repping.
I'm definitely repping Ugmagonline all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And who else? I know you got some more folks.
Most definitely Sandy's House Entertainment. And most importantly, you know, all the original families of the planet Earth. That's who I represent.
Well, that's what's up. That sounds good to me. So listen, what are your songs about?
Well, basically, my songs are about, coming up, elevation, releasing yourself from the shackles of mental slavery, you know, here in the wilderness of North America and abroad. It's just about freeing the original people.
Okay, so do you write your own songs or lyrics?
Indeed so. I write them based on my experience and my study.
Oh, okay. So what is your songwriting process?
Feeling, basically. You know what I mean? Feeling. I'll listen to a track. The track will tell me basically what groove that I need to write in, like style-wise or what have you. And sometimes, you know, it'll even give me some of the words. But
okay.
I really listen to the music, and the vibrations basically tell me, you know, dictate where I'm going to go.
So do you have any musical influences?
Oh, most definitely. All the way from people like Al Green, the OJs, Rocky, Nubian, Kumo D, you know what I mean? My goodness, UTFO, because I'm an old school breakdancer. That used to be my favorite group at one time, you know.
That's right.
I love them. On and on.
So why do you want to record and release your own music?
Because the mainstream media will never give what I have to say the light of day, straight up. You know, it was a time when, you know, the music was elevating our people, and you could see it when we stopped wearing those big gold chains and medallions and started putting on leather African medallions, wearing X hats, and cats was getting out felt wearing kufis instead of fitted caps and things of that nature. You know, stopped snatching chains and started snatching books, you know, and started putting, you know, information to the brain to elevate ourselves as young black men and women. I recall it was about 1990, 91 when Public Enemy came out with the album Fear of a Black Planet, which went triple platinum and was the first rap album to ever do triple platinum numbers. And Def Jam subsequently dropped them, and the next group to go platinum was Niggas with Attitude.
Wow. Now that's history.
Indeed. And that's not to take away from what California was doing. You know, it was monumental, especially for California, to come out with hip-hop that was that influential, especially looking at what brothers in the neighborhoods and the hood was going through, being subjected to by the LAPD, like the brutality, because they was out there killing our brothers and sisters, you know, but and giving light to what was going on with the gang struggle and things of that nature. So that's not to take away from what they were doing. But, there's, Public Enemy and, groups like them, to me, in my opinion, were doing more for our people by leaps and bounds by what they had to say.
That's right. Most of your music talks about real-life struggles. Have there been any struggles to get you to where you are now in your career?
Indeed. So, look, I'm a child of the projects, I came up in Hartley houses in New Rochelle. And, the things that I've seen, look, I've taken food stamps to the store. I've watched so many of my people die from drugs and violence and things of that nature. I was very fortunate, to be able to use my intelligence, and be able to use my talents and basically get myself out of that circumstance while so many of our own have not. I've been through and endured a whole lot of different struggles and suffering, and all those things made me the man I am today.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good answer, definitely. Now, the album cover is really hard. How did you come up with that? I love that.
Well, for instance, the picture that's on the front is me at 11 years old standing in the oily parking lot, of my projects. The back has my mother holding me, back in, I think this was 1971. I was 1 year old, 1 year old. And, the album, the label is Sandy's House Entertainment. The album is Living Mathematics. And, basically, I chose pictures to reflect that.
Hey, that's a good picture. I love it. So how would you define the word success?
Oh, wow. For me, success would be if one person, got the understanding or the gist of what I'm trying to get across and use that information to better themselves. That would be success. It's not necessarily economic success. Although that would be nice too, that would be nice. But it's more along the lines of elevating my people and getting my people out of basically the triple stages of darkness that we exist in, the mental death and the suffering that we're enduring constantly. That's basically what I'm doing this for.
So would you consider yourself financially able to fund the cost of establishing your career?
I'm doing the best that I can. There are things that I need to have done that, some things get done and other things get put on the back burner strictly for finances. I'm not a wealthy man at all. I'm financing everything straight up through hard work and effort. Every bit of money that I make, I put back into the label, straight up. It's not like I'm running around with my pockets dripping money at all.
Not
a
yet,
lot of it gets funded right out of paychecks.
That's right. Not yet anyway. It's coming, baby.
That's right. That's right.
What live performances have you had?
Well, we can take it all the way back to our first show, EMI Showcase, when we got signed to EMI at Light, Wisdom, and Sound up in New York City, to the first Summer Jam, all the way to performing at the Drum Cultural Center in Birmingham, England, and all over London as being part of the Hottest Poet Slam team. Out in New Mexico with the Central New Jersey Slam team. I also do spoken word, performing in, New Orleans, Mississippi, California, all up and down the Eastern Seaboard. So many different venues, I couldn't even name them all at this point.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, go on and fill it up. Fill it on up.
That's right. That's right.
Yep, fill it on up. We got some more to do. That's just the beginning.
That's right.
Yeah, explain to me, what image do you think your music conveys?
That there's actually, black men out there. Like my music, being a black man myself, and my perspective on the world, if there's black men out there that are definitely responsible for their community, that don't mind taking up the mantle as being the leaders that we're supposed to be, being the original man, and the basically the sole control of our destinies. I don't have that problem at all.
Yeah. So how would you rate your life?
We'll actually get out and fight for our, and fight for our people, our community, to stop this struggle, put an end to this struggle. I'm more than willing to do that. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm about.
Well, that's good. We need somebody. We need another strong individual to, definitely let our black men know that you, too, can be successful. You can be somebody other than a dope dealer or just a baby daddy or whatever. You can get out there and become successful just like the Obamas and all the other men, all the other black men that's out here doing it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We are not who the media. We're not who the media describes us to be. And as long as you define yourself, I don't walk up to somebody and let them tell me what my name is and what I'm about. I tell you what my name is, who I am. And if the black man just took a minute to realize that you define yourself and don't allow anybody else to define you, our community would be different overnight. We destroy the devil within ourselves first, and any other devils out there that's striving to, bring our end, overnight.
Yeah, and that's so for real. I'm talking about that is so for real. You hit it right there. Let me ask you. Now, we talked about your live performances. How would you rate your live performances? How would you rate yourself as far as performing live, getting that stage?
I'm a real humble guy. That's a hard question. I was just looking at my album release party because we're putting things to DVD right now, and when I looked at it, I had fun watching it. You know what I mean? I got charged energy-wise looking at it, and if that says anything for what the performance really was, then I'd say it's pretty good. But I really think that's up to the people to define, what it's really about. I really can't tell you, as any other MC would say, yo, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? My style is crazy. I'm fly with it. I freestyle. I don't run out of breath. You know what I'm saying? I get busy all night. And all those things may be true or what have you, but the quality of it, I'd rather you come to a show and let me know.
Okay, that's what's up. And I'm definitely do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do that. Now, who handles your daily business activities? Do you handle them?
I handle them in my
part. And your promotions and all that stuff?
I have a partner went 50-50 with me with the label. He's also in charge of our film spec. He's the CEO and I'm the CFO. And, you know, basically that's how we handle it. It's a joint effort, but I field all the phone calls and things of that nature, and then I just bounce off of my partner what would or would not be good business moves. You know, he doesn't really understand business like I don't know film. So we kind of complement each other, you know?
Yeah. Have you had a lot of support from your family and friends?
I do. You know, at first with me getting back into music after the stuff that I went through, you know, they approached it with a lot of trepidation. Oh, be careful, you know, don't go out there and get yourself hurt. You know what happened before, you know, all the different things. But when they saw that I wasn't playing with this is what I need to be doing to really be whole, then they supported me wholeheartedly, you know. You know, my queen shows up at my shows. My son, you know, from the time he was 2.5, has been getting on stage with me whenever the place was appropriate for him, taking the mic from me and singing and rapping to the crowds and stuff. Like, you know, my family's with me. You know, they are impressed by what I do. You know, my students in the school where I'm a social worker and where I teach in the Bronx, you know, they help me sell my CDs. You know what I mean? I've even sold a bunch of the CDs to some of the teachers and staff at the school, you know, on the word of my students, you know, like, and that's one of the greatest things, you know. I have the youth and their energy with me. They do support me, you know, and they want me to do this thing. So I'm going to continue to push on because it's more than just a family in the house. It's my universal family. You know, we all a family together. And as long as I have all of us, you know, then there's nothing that's going to stop what we're doing because it's not just for me, it's for us.
Yeah, we need a lot of Kasim Allahs around here. You know what I'm saying? Keep us motivated, you know, because I can hear that you're motivating yourself and you got people around you that help motivate you as well. But, hey, you know, listening to what you said in this interview today, you gave me some motivation. You made me look at a couple of things differently.
Well, that's what equality is. You know, equality is to be equal in everything, and that's what I strive to do, you know, to maintain balance and things of that nature.
It sounds like you headed in the right direction. Mr. Kasim, I really appreciate you talking to me today.
All right, I appreciate you. You know, thank you very much. You basically help and give light to this situation so we all can do something, you know?
That's right. And we're repping Ugmagonline.com. Let us know where we can hear from you more. You know, aside from Ugmag Online, you know, you got Facebook, Twitter. You know, where can we get in touch with you? How can we contact you?
Well, if you check me out on Twitter, you know, at KasAllDay, KASALLDAY. My email is kasallday@gmail.com. You can catch me on Facebook, you know, under my name, Kasim Allah. And also you can visit my website, www.sandyshouseent.com. You can also download the album there if you choose to, you know, check me out. And, you know, other than that, look on those spots for different dates and appearances because I'm striving to be all over the place. You know, I'm always available. Reach out to a brother, you know what I'm saying? If you want to just holler at me, reach out. If you want to book me, just reach out if you feel like, you know, showing some equality and love to your brother.
Well, that's what's up. You heard it live from Tina Toes and Kasim Allah, repping Ugmag Online. Hey, we're going to get back at you. Thank you.
That's right. All day, every day. Ugmag Online, y'all. Peace.
Peace.